Greetings everyone, Matt Zobrist here with Aegis Learning, and today we're going to start talking about mentoring. It's a new series that we've been developing. So let's first discuss what's the definitions of mentoring. And mentoring, or the mentoring process, is a relationship between two individuals with the express purpose of personal and professional development. Now, creating a mentoring relationship with someone is probably the ultimate form of empowerment that you can give to a team member. Mentoring is a long-term goal. It's a long-term process, and it takes a lot of dedication from both parties. Also important to remember that in a mentoring process, the organizational position is really irrelevant. Although oftentimes a person who has more experience is going to be the mentor, and a person who has less experience is going to be the mentee. But it is really important to key in on the fact that it's mutual. There is learning going back and forth. It's not simply a coaching where one person is telling the other person how to improve or get better. It's a mutual exchange of ideas. Mentoring is not something new. It's been around for a long time, and a lot of successful people have had mentors. You have Bill Gates, who was mentored by Warren Buffett. You have Oprah Winfrey, who was mentored by Maya Angelou. Mark Zuckerberg credits Steve Jobs as being one of his most influential mentors, and Steve Jobs was mentored by Robert Friedman. Martin Luther King Jr. had a mentor. It was Dr. Benjamin Mays. Michael Jordan credits being mentored by Phil Jackson to a lot of his success. Sir Richard Branson was mentored by Sir Freddie Laker, and Tony Robbins was mentored by the great Jim Rohn. So a lot of successful people have had mentoring relationships, and it shows us the benefits that mentoring can have. Now, the purpose of a mentoring relationship is to allow an opportunity for the transfer of knowledge and talent. It also has mutual growth opportunities for both parties and increases the preparedness and the ability for someone to step into a new leadership role within an organization. Now, important to understand, that's not necessarily about technical or operational skills so much as it is about relational and character building skills. So you have people in your organization who are very talented at what they do, and in order to make them successful leaders, they deserve to have a mentor, someone who can help them with those different skills. And we're going to get more into that later on in the series. What are some benefits that come from mentoring and having a mentoring relationship? Well, first of all, you have the relationship between the individuals is strengthened. That relationship often cascades down to the team members, increases in communication among team members, and if your organization is big enough, because often those mentoring relationships are sort of cross-departmental, it allows for the teardown of the silo mentality, allows a lot better relationships to be built among all team members. Also, it gives you a succession plan as an organization. So the organization has options and knows the strengths and weaknesses of people that are going to be able to step into a leadership position. Ideally, a good mentoring relationship prepares someone to step into that leadership position and have sort of a seamless transfer of responsibilities. Denzel Washington said something I think is key. Show me a successful individual and I'll show you someone who has had positive influences in his life. I don't care what you do for a living. If you do it well, there was probably someone cheering you on, someone showing you the way, a mentor. So please join me next time when we're going to discuss a little bit more about the specifics of developing a mentoring process. Again, this is Matt with Aegis Learning. See you next time.